Hey guys, so this is a really good stretching sequence for before your workout. It's really quick. You're going to start standing on your feet and you're going to tilt your head from side to side. Do this for about 10 rounds. After that, I want you to grab your head with one hand and press your shoulder down while the opposite hand, the one closest to your hip, is flexed. This creates tension and it's a really good stretch for your neck. Do that for about 5 rounds. So then once you're done with that, you're going to rotate your head forward from one shoulder to the other. Do that for about 10 times. This is a dynamic stretch for your neck. Step your feet together and raise your arms overhead, clasping your hands together. Next, I want you to grab your right hand and lean to the left. You should be actively pushing your shoulders down. Your knees should not be locked but slightly bent, and you should be tilting your rib cage upward to the ceiling. Look to the ceiling if you want to get a deeper stretch in your rib cage, and hold each side for about 10 breaths. We use breaths because breathing deeply during stretches brings more oxygen to the muscle groups and helps you get deeper into the stretch. When you're finished with both sides, clasp your hands together overhead, creating an L shape with your index finger and your thumb. Actively press your shoulders down and create space in between your rib cage by pulling your ribs up and in. Now actively look to the ceiling and begin your standing back bend. Hold this for about 5 breaths. When you're finished with your back bend, step your feet out to about hips width distance apart. Bend your knees and begin to swing your upper body from side to side while actively pressing your shoulders down. Next, we move on to more dynamic stretching. Start in a forward fold with your fingertips or your palms touching the ground. First, bend your knees and contract your head to your knees. Then straighten them, snake your head up, and end in a halfway lift. Do this for about 2 times. Then come onto your tippy toes. Bend your knees and contract your head to tuck into your knees. Actively press your shoulders down during this pose as well. Hold in crouching toe pose for about 3 breaths. Step your feet out to about hips width distance apart. Bend your knees and place the palms of your hands underneath your feet so your toes are touching your wrists. Start with your knees bent. This will really help you to actually be able to touch the ground when you do a forward fold for those of you who are trying to reach that goal. Actively breathe while attempting to straighten the legs and press the shoulders down. Bend and straighten the legs and hold in the straightest position at the end. Come into a plank pose and shift your weight so your hips are facing up to the sky. Walk your feet in just a bit so that your heels are touching the ground or almost touching. Actively press your shoulders down while rotating your elbows to the ground. Shift your weight from one foot to the other. Make sure to press your toes into the ground as you do this to stretch out your feet. Step one of your feet up to meet your hands and bring both hands on the inside of your front foot. Now begin to rotate your hips clockwise and then counterclockwise. After you've done both directions, begin to shift your weight forward and back. This is called standing frog pose. Start with your feet about hips width distance apart. Angle your feet outward to either wall. And then sink your hips down to seat yourself in between both of your feet. If you can, put both of your hands together in between your legs and use your elbows to actively press your knees outwards. Sit your body down onto one side with both of your hands out in front of you to help you balance. The foot of your straight leg should be flexed up to the sky. If you're a level 1, try to reach up and over to the straightened leg, keeping the bent leg in as close as possible to your other side body. If you're a level 2, try to use your opposite arm to grab the flexed foot. And if you're a level 3, try to grab the ankle of the bent leg and the toes of the flexed foot. If you're a level 3, you can take it a step deeper and look to the ceiling while opening your rib cage up to the ceiling, keeping both holds. Do this on both sides. And if you can't grab your foot, then just hover your arm above it. Next is laying figure 4 pose. Start with both legs off the ground in a 90-degree angle, feet up facing the ceiling. Grab one leg and place the foot directly above the knee, not on it because that's unsafe. Bend the straightened leg as well and reach around to grab behind the knee and clasp your hands to pull both of your legs towards your body. If you're a level 2-3, you can re-straighten the leg and grab at the calf or the ankle and pull your legs closer to your body. Deep stretch variation of figure 4 is to lay with your glutes on the wall and both of your legs on the wall as well. Repeat the same motion. Put one leg directly over the knee, but with the straightened leg, begin to bend it and press against the wall, and use that tension to bring your legs towards your body. Next is Happy Baby. This posture helps to relieve tension in your lower back. Start laying on your back, legs to the sky. Begin to part your legs, knees bent, and grab the inside arches of your feet. Start to rock back and forth, massaging out your lower back. After you've finished rocking back and forth, hold Happy Baby. If you're a level 1, kick your heels into your hands and try to straighten your legs as much as you can. If you're a level 2, 3, straighten your legs and begin to pull them down to the ground. And if you can, touch the ground with your feet.